Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. The original, real, authentic, official, and only the guy from Pittsburgh, except no phonies on YouTube. And don't send any money to the imposters' P.O. Box in Missouri. The only official P.O. Box for the real guy from Pittsburgh is here in Martinez, California. Now, I'm going to talk about empathy and trolls and hoaxers. You know, the character Popeye gets mad. He gets tired of being peaceful. He doesn't want to resort to spinach to get his super strength. But when Brutus or Bluto starts beating him up and makes moves on olive oil, Popeye says, "I had all I can takes and I can't takes no more." And he pulls out the spinach and he proceeds to kick Bluto's or Brutus's butt. And I'm tired of it and I can't takes no more. Now, I was in Target the other night with my beloved Kathy, and I had called her, and she got out of her bed with her nice warm kitty cat, the little girl Cleo, and Cleo wanted petting. And she got up and got in the car, and she was very happy for me. They got a $100 gift card, or so I thought, from Target, that somebody in Reno sent me. And by the way, for your information, that address on the envelope is the address of Circus Casino and Hotel. No one lives there on a permanent basis except maybe the hotel management staff. They usually have suites for them to stay in because they're on call 24 hours a day. The casino manager, things like that. But there are no residents long-term longer than 10 days in that hotel or any casino hotel. So no one lives there. It's no one's home address. And when I get an envelope from someone saying their name, I don't know who they are. I don't know if that's a pseudonym, anonymous person, unless they're known to me. Then I know their real names. And, you know, there's a guy named Guy P. He chewed me out that I would release her real name, assuming this was really a her, not a he, and I could not be trusted with donations because that would reveal people's personal information. Well, when you put down a casino hotel and you don't live there, that's not personal information. And a guy that doesn't know me, that leaves a troll post attacking me, which I removed because I will not allow, after 7 years, personal attacks in comments. And if you don't like it, get the hell off my channel. You don't ascribe to me. People think because I'm overweight and poor, I'm stupid. I am not a stupid man. You don't ascribe to me any common sense. I wouldn't reveal anybody's real name or real address without a very good reason or without their permission first. And a hotel casino is not someone's real residence address. I don't care who they are. Secondly, as I said in a very long comment, I went to Target with Kathy. She had to drive 13.5 miles to pick me up, another 10 miles to go to Target. Then I went to Target, saw the night manager. She scanned the card. It came up closed. Then she suggested I go to customer service, which I did. They scanned the card. It came up closed. Then they called the 1-888 number for their customer service department above them that deals with these cards, and they said it had been used. There was no value on it. It had been closed out. Now, people have left comments that Target has made a mistake. They had a receipt. They went in, and they found it was an error. And that's fine and good. But I talked to that department. They said the only way to correct this is to have the receipt. And it's been several days, and people all know my email address, falky2013@gmail.com. And the person that sent this card, and I don't believe it was sincere effort whatsoever, has not sent me a copy of that receipt. I would not reveal her real name. I would present that to the store and say, here's a copy of the receipt for the card that was sent to me, and it has not been used, if that were the case. But I am firmly convinced that this was an effort to humiliate me and my beloved Kathy and to deprive my cats and her cats of treats and food. Because when I went up to the self-serve cashier, which is an automated cashier thing with a display, and scanned the card, it said this card has already been used in conjunction with a Target credit card offer. In other words, the card was no good. Someone applied for a credit card and they used $100 on the gift card. So no $100 was sent to me. It was a hoax. And this woman, if it is a woman, I've gotten packages and mail from Reno before, anonymous packages, and I didn't keep the envelopes, and I should have, with lottery tickets and fake lottery tickets. I've gotten packages with octopus candy and packages with pornography, some really disgusting stuff. Oh yes, and a fake iPad box, an iPad box, but was made weighed down with cardboard, with a pack of cigarettes in it, as if someone was sending me a new iPad when my iPad was stolen last year in June. So I had to put up a lot of crap from people I don't know, I've never heard of, and who do not know me as a person. They only see me on this screen. So if that person were to really have sent me a real $100 gift card and it's a mistake by the store, which at this point I firmly do not believe it is, they could have easily sent me a copy of the receipt. And they go, I do not trust you with my real name. I'm not going to give out your real name. I don't give a damn what your real name is. I'm going to go to Target on my own and say, this was sent to me. And here's the folder it came in. It said $100 gift card. And the person who bought it for me says there has been an error made and this is supposed to have value on it. And it has not been used. But I'm firmly convinced it was used, and this was a troll who sent me this to make me go to Target with Kathy and humiliate the both of us. And I don't care. No, I take that back. I care what people do to me online. It upsets me at times. At times I get acid going up my throat. I can't sleep for days. I'm a nervous wreck. And particularly in the last 2 weeks, when I spent 5 days cleaning Kathy's apartment and helping her move everything out, for an incompetent Terminix guy who did a crappy job until he got chewed up by the manager, and he sprayed the hell out of the apartment Tuesday. Then we have to move the poor cats out, and they're all freaked out, being moved in and out of the carrier and moved in and out of the car. So by the other night, Friday night, Kathy and I were both a nervous wreck. And Kathy starts sniping at me. I'd done nothing wrong, but she's frustrated and upset. I'm upset. And I broke down crying because it was all too much. And a woman there in the aisle in the pet food aisle where I did the video overheard me and said she feeds kitties and people give her crap for feeding kitties. And I've gotten crap from people for feeding cats. I won't let them starve. And she said she feeds 6 or 7 cats and she has 2 and lives in a condo. She gave me some Friskies coupons. And we were about to leave. And I did not solicit anything from her. She handed me a $20 bill and said, use this for the cats because there are a lot of people that wouldn't do what you do to take care of poor, starving animals. And I appreciate it. And I thanked her profusely. I was very embarrassed because I didn't ask her for any money. But that's empathy. That's what you do when you care about other people and you care about animals. You don't send them an empty gift card and say, buy something nice for the kitties when it's empty. And then you laugh your ass off because you pulled a fast one on a guy who does, a poor man who does videos. I'm a person of honor and integrity. Whether the trolls out there think so or not. I've made mistakes in my life. I've done wrong things in my life that I will regret till the day I die. But I've also tried to make up with it with doing things to help people and doing things like recovering a very expensive Planet of the Apes costume that was stolen by a kid years ago and other things. I've helped people with food. I've helped people with a place to stay. I've helped people with gas money when I couldn't afford gas myself. I've given people rides because it's what you do. You help other people in need. But don't assume that you know me just because you see me on a screen. You don't know a damn thing about me unless you're one of my friends who has been intimately involved with me, like Jeremy or Justin or Abram or Area 51 Drone. And I've had issues with a drone, but we're still friends. Or Open Lines Jerry, or the mystery disappeared 6-week tenure. They've been through me for thick and thin. And there are others who helped me out and been my friends online and off, including George and Ori. So don't assume that I'm going to release your information because you happen to post online as, whatever this person's name was. I wouldn't release her home phone number, her home address, because my address has been posted. My home phone number has been posted by a troll on YouTube. And YouTube can't recognize it. So, when you come from a military family, you learn honor. And I wasn't always honorable because I was lashing out because of my personal situation with an abusive father and an abusive mother. And it's the only way I saw to handle certain things. I would never do that today. I'm not the person I was 40 or 50 years ago. I'm a different person. I've changed and I've learned from my mistakes. But this person easily, instead of going off on me and claiming that she was being insulted, I've talked to other people and they say that the person who sent me this should have apologized to Kathy for her inconvenience, for wasting her gasoline in a 50-mile round trip. She had to do more than that because they had the freeways in the area under repair at night. By the time we got done, it was midnight. And she had to go miles out of her way to go home. She couldn't go on the freeway. She had to go through surface streets and almost couldn't get home. They had everything blocked off. She got me home, but when she went back to where she lives, she couldn't get home, had great difficulty, didn't get home for over an hour. And another thing, somebody online says, when are you going to show Kathy's apartment? You're never going to see Kathy's whole apartment. We have curtains on the bedroom. There are plastic curtains in the living room, and eventually I'm going to put a curtain there. I don't want people knowing where Kathy lives because they'll harass her. They've threatened her with rape. They've threatened to take her away from me. They've threatened to kill her. They've threatened to kill me. They've threatened to kill my cats. Because these people are sociopaths. Now, my friend Paul said they don't use that term anymore. I don't care what they use, but these people are evil. They think they're justified to make any kind of personal attack just because they don't like a person for whatever reason, their appearance, their politics, their financial state, their religion, their race, their color, their weight, the fact they wear or don't wear glasses. And they don't have the right to attack anyone. They don't like someone, don't watch the channel. And sure as hell, don't comment on the channel. You don't have any right to attack me unless I've done something wrong. And all I'm doing is producing videos. And the rest of the time I play my games, read my book, talk to Kathy, talk to Paul. I would love to talk to Maroney again, but all my friends are gone. I got one friend left in the world other than Abram that I see on a regular basis. I don't see Paul that often. I see Kathy. So, don't assume you know Anthony George Senda because you don't unless you know me as a friend. And my friends know I would never reveal anybody's information without their permission, without asking first. And sending me empty gift cards is not the act of someone, as this guy P, said, well, this woman was trying to help you. No, she wasn't. If she wanted to help me, she could have sent me the gift card and made sure that Target had the card correctly paid, but it wasn't paid because it was empty. It had already been used. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I am done with this issue. Have a great day. Stay warm, dry, wet, or cool out there as the case may be, and stay safe. And I've got 2 unboxing videos to do later, but I've got to go to the post office. Bye-bye for now.